it's your boy, Poetic Justice, again, here for you YouTubers out there. I am going to be doing a video kind of about myself, where I come from, things I like to do for fun, things I like to do for leisure, kind of just give y'all a taste of me and who I am as a person and where I come from originally and what I do for work and what I see myself doing in 5 years. Yes, all of that is going to be answered in this question. And if you need any explanation, it'll be down in the bottom right underneath this video so you can look it, hear it, and even know about it. Okay. I go by Poetic Justice, but my real name is Jonathan Simmons. I'm originally born and raised in Milwaukee. Kind of moved around to a few different schools out there. My mom is Kimberly Frankie. My dad is Leroy Jeffrey Simmons. Kind of about that. Parents were never really married. They were together. They had their falls. They kind of just had to deal with things and, I don't know, go from there. Kind of about me, I don't know, not much really. Like I said, I grew up in Milwaukee, kind of around the ghetto, the last part of living out there. I moved to Heartland to finish, high school and middle school. I finished 8th grade out there and met some really cool people. Kind of dealt with bullying most of my childhood into adulthood. Still kind of get bullied from time to time. People look at me weird because the way I dress, the way I act, or, people I associate myself with. Like, why are you talking to that person? Guess what? It's not up to you who I am, what I do with my life. This is who I am. I am a bisexual, half black, half white male. I work for this place called the Hope Center in Waukesha. It's actually quite cool. The whole way I got to be at this place was because I was living with friends my senior year of high school because of my anger got to me when I was living at home and living with my mom. And things just fell apart because, like, at the age of 8, my dad left, and after that, things kind of just fell apart. I don't really talk too much to a lot of family because a lot of my family is just distant in general, and they all live all over the place, so it's kind of hard to keep track on and tabs on everyone. But for me, I kind of just stay stable with my job and looking for a second job right now. But, again, sorry for the jumpiness. I'm going back and forth. There's a lot going through my head that I want to get in this video right now. But, the Hope Center, they kind of help people that are homeless and those trying to get back on their feet. They don't care who you are, where you come from. We will try to help you no matter what your situation is. If not, there's always a backup. And after that, there's another backup. We kind of have many different programs that we do. We, where I work, we call it the Day Center. That is where people come in, they hang out, they kind of talk to people, meet new people. If you haven't met anyone, it's a great place to meet people just in general. If you are not homeless and you want to just volunteer for the Hope Center, it's a great place to volunteer. We also serve meals every other day. But that's basically contains of our dinner. Our dinner is every other day at 5:30 at the Hope Center. And then at the days that it's not with us, which is the Tuesdays and Thursdays and the Saturdays, it is at the Salvation Army at 5. But we serve breakfast and lunch basically at 9 for breakfast and lunch at noon. Every day, 5 days, well, almost every day. It's 5 days a week. But, pretty much goes from there. Our upstairs area, which contains the office, which you can ask about rent assistance and bus passes and gas cards and all that jazz. We have our clothing shop towards the back of that area, and then on the top floor is all the offices, and we have some offices down there too. Other than that, I kind of got in this position because I was living with friends, like I said before, and then went on with the last people I stayed with. I was also on probation at the time too. The last people I stayed with, they kind of kicked me out. I had no other choice. But it's all part of growing and learning, and that's a part of life. You know, if you cannot learn, there's nothing to earn. And that's a slogan. Made it up right then and there. But yeah, this is what I do. I'm trying to make these videos to kind of help people understand me and understand my life, understand where I come from. I'm kind of new to this sort of thing, so again, put your insight into my videos. Let me know what you want to hear. You know, if you can even voice your opinion out there. I don't care if you're from Brazil, but let me know what you want to hear. But I love what I do. I'm kind of just, I work every other day, so it's, you know, whatever. But I've met a lot of cool people where I'm at. It's got me a lot of places, and you know, I've met a lot of cool people. I've ran into people that from high school that I hadn't seen in forever. You know, I don't care if this is just a job. It's something that can get my voice out there. Yeah, I'm a very opinionated person. Yeah, I come from a very interesting background. Well, I shouldn't say interesting, but I come from a kind of all over background. But I've been able to put myself in this position that, like most people, you know, I've been able to fall and pick myself right back up. I'm able to do work. You know, I'm trying to work and just maintain a healthy relationship with myself and everyone else around me. And yeah, I've messed up a few times here and there with my mom or with myself, or I'm still working on my anger. Like that's my biggest part. Like because I'm so opinionated, I'm very fired up easily. You know, I have that like growth that needs to be done there, and I hate being the type of person that gets angry and hating everyone and hating myself. And you know, I get to that, it leads to the point where I want to cut and want to, you know, whatever. I hate my life, but we cannot blame other people for the things that happen in our lives. It is up to you and no one else to make that change, to understand where to go from there, and associate with people like you. There are people out there in this world that have been through things that you have been through, that I have been through, that, you know, your parents have been through. Maybe it's even things that no one else understands, but there is support out there. If you deal with cutting, or you've been, you know, abused in some sort of way, there are outlets and things and people out there just to help you get through that life. There's counselors, there's therapists, there's human people just like you. But in order to have that happen, you need to be able to speak up. Understand that if you don't speak up, no one's going to hear you. No one's going to understand what you're going through. They're going to question you, yeah, but they're not going to, you know, oh, that person's sad. Why are they sad? Well, speak up, and maybe they'd know. But other than that, I mean, this is me. I am very versatile in what I do in my life. You know, yeah, I'm a writer, I'm a blogger, I'm a poetrist, I am now officially making YouTube videos. I'm trying pretty much everything I can do just to stay busy, keep my mind focused on what I want to be doing with my life and what I want to continue doing in my life. You know, 5 years from now, I would like to professionally, you know, be an activist and be out in Madison or Chicago or the big gay areas and work with people like myself. Whether I work with the homeless or whether I work with the gay people or bisexual people, whatever I do, I want to make a stamp on my life. I want to make a stamp on theirs. I want to continue to make faces smile, make faces laugh. When I walk into a room, I want to continue to be the attention, not, just the attention person that, oh, that person's just doing it for the attention. No, that's not me. That's not who this face, that's not who it is. I'm here for a certain reason. I've met the people that I've met because I am that person. I'm very open, whatever the person down for me does, that's their life. I'm not going to get involved. But if you want a friend, if you want someone who may understand where you're coming from or may be able to get to know you for you, talk to me. I'm a fellow brother. I'm cool like that. I like to meet new people. This is what I do. So, like I said, this is who I am. If you want to get to know me more, talk to me, hit me up, whatever. But don't, neglect whatever it is you're going through. Because there are people just like you in this world that have been through that and that can help you. So, again, I'm done talking, but this is your boy, Poetic Justice, and he signs out.